The past few days have been quite rainy across the country, but Lagos, being a coastal city, has a bigger story to tell. Many areas are already submerged in water. Some photos and videos posted on social media showed how residents battled to wade through the water, even as others counted losses incurred through the flood. Early this week, the state government, in a statement, revealed that the rains will get more intense in the next few weeks, and residents living in low-lying areas need to relocate to higher grounds.
This is LekkI axis of Lagos State, and the water level here can get as high as it can get, even perhaps above my knees. And many living here say the water has remained this way since it started raining a few days ago, and it has affected their daily lives.
Since it started raining, this road has been constant. It's just been like this, constant. Vehicles can come, customers can come. If you have to move, you have to either swim in the water or use rain boots. Nobody wants to come around the area.
Coming from the junction is not that slopey, but this area, now for them to climb up the bridge, there's a bridge there and there's a canal. So when you're trying to climb up the bridge, it's really slow down, in the sense that water is locked there.
Sometimes the rain will reach people here. You can't use vehicle. Like on Saturday, I cannot be able to go back home. I came back on Sunday morning because of the water was too much.
Nigeria is faced with an unprecedented wave of different but overlapping security challenges, from kidnapping, banditry to extremist insurgencies across the country. This is affecting education, health, economy, and other aspects of governance. A report by the National Bureau of Statistics shows that the nation's inflation rate, especially food prices, has skyrocketed to 20.57% in January 2021. This is the highest in over 11 years. This has the NUJ concerned, being a critical stakeholder in the Nigerian project. At this conference, the NUJ President, Christopher Isiguzo, expresses worry that nowhere across the country can really be considered safe. But he also commended the federal government's effort to restore peace to the nation. He urged politicians and well-meaning Nigerians to come together to encourage the spirit of unity and oneness.
People are unconsciously being caged into the gulf of disunity that would not do the country any good. In this wise, the NUJ wishes to call on politicians to save the country the pains of further eroding the fragile unity of the nation, and should instead work towards the promotion of values that would enhance the unity and oneness of the Nigerian people.
The president of the NUJ appeals to the government to intervene in the nation's crisis in order to save the country from further embarrassment.
Abdullahi Abare is a man of many parts. A street hustler who landed in prison and was released in 2019. The reformation, rehabilitation, and skills learned in custody has made him a brand new man. 3 years later, Abdullahi has become an icon in his community, training, mentoring, and empowering.
By going to prison, I learned something that if I come back, I will change my life and other people's life. Staying there is something that you are going to learn something, because the people that you are going to meet in there, different kind of people, different kind of crimes.
In the last 3 years, Abdullahi has invested time to take kids off the streets, get them off drugs and the life of crime. He has trained over 145 youths in handcraft, design and tailoring.
All those boys that you see here, I teach them many things, going to school, handwork. I don't want them to commit any crime, to involve themselves into kalari and other things. And I'm sure they are not one of them.
Aliu is one of Abdullahi's early apprentices. He has witnessed firsthand how his boss has labored to get young men and women like him off the streets. He desires that his mentor be supported to do more for his community.